I'm filming this today and tomorrow was Halloween, so I don't know if this is going to get posted on time or published on time, so I guess we'll just kind of find out. I've been wanting to try this out, but I got this eye infection called blepharitis, so I couldn't wear makeup. I actually probably still should not be wearing makeup, but I really wanted to try this out, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it and see what happens. I've done this side of my face, just kind of like regular, and then this side of my face I've done nothing to except I've blocked out my brow. And the concept that I'm going for is, this is my normal side. I'm gonna peel back the skin, and what you're gonna see on this side is gonna be like, if you remember from the movie Twilight, when you would see Edward and like the sun would hit the vampire's skin and it was just like glittery, I think, but I might kind of go unicorn. I don't know, I'm all over the place. I don't know why I'm filming this, honestly, because I have zero idea what I'm doing. I'm basically gonna follow Nikki Tutorial's tutorial like step by step, so I'll link hers in the description box down below, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so to start, I'm gonna go and grab a brown eyeliner. Any brown eyeliner will do. This is the Pure On Point eyeliner in the shade Down to Earth. And I'm just gonna sharpen it because I feel like I want a really precise point. But I'm gonna sketch out that area of my skin that's gonna look pulled back, and we're gonna just kind of see how this goes. Just kind of And to clean up those areas that I didn't like the way that it turned out, I'm gonna use a makeup wipe. I'm just gonna use the Neutrogena makeup wipes. I think I kind of actually, I'm looking in the viewfinder, I feel like I want it to go that way more. Let's take this part off. I'm just going back in and like putting in powder where I took that off. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this part of my face that's gonna be kind of, you know, vampire glittery skin. I'm gonna make it like 2 or 3 shades lighter than this side of my skin. But before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prime my skin. I think I'm gonna try, I got this sample of Cover FX, those like super highlighted drops. So I think I'm gonna try and like do that underneath. I don't know how this is gonna work out. This could completely go south, but we're gonna go ahead and just see what happens. This is reminding me of that highlighter challenge that was going around. Let's do this. This is kind of fun. I'm excited. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with this ABH Nicole Guerriero kit, Forever Lit, and I think I'm gonna tap it in because there's so much glitter. I'm gonna leave the areas right up next to the line blank, and I'm gonna go in as I get closer to those lines with a smaller detail brush. Well, not necessarily a detail brush, but this size. I don't want to disrupt the other part of our face. Okay, so taking the same palette, I'm gonna go in with this shade number 143, which I don't think I've ever used because it's too dark for me. And I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna kind of create some depth and dimension around my eye. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use this same brush, just a fluffy brush. Nothing crazy. We go into just a combination of these colors. We'll go into Daydream a little here. And then just do a little bit maybe underneath the eye. Switching to the other side, this is a smaller detailed brush, going back into Daydream, kind of that orangey shade. And going under. I'm gonna keep it real simple here on the eyes because I don't want to take away from this side. I just want to create, I don't want it to be so one-dimensional. So now I think I'm gonna kind of like do a contour, and to do that I'm gonna go in with Forever Young. Take that same brush that I've been using. Let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna go with the Anastasia, Moonchild Glow Kit. And we're gonna try Pink Heart, which is this one. This one is like my favorite right there. Let's see what happens. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Maybe we'll go into with a little bit of Purple Horseshoe, which is this one right here. I need to do my mouth. I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna go back in with the original Cover FX drops and just and then over top I'm gonna go in with the NYX Cosmic Metals lip gloss, and this is in the shade, does it say? Speed of Light. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I want like glitter all over the top of it, like crazy glitter. I'm gonna make such a mess. And I'm trying to think of the best way to stick it on, like make my skin tacky, like glitter glue. Is that what I should do? All right, let's just go for it. All right, so I have like a bunch of different glitters here. I don't know how crazy. I have this Makeup Forever in the shade number 13, and it's like so holographic looking and blinding, but let's just kind of put a little on. There's gonna be glitter for days in here. Maybe we'll start like on just like the regular highlight area where I would want it to be the most blinding, like right here and down the center of the nose. So I'm gonna grab some of my glitter glue by Too Faced, this one right here, and I'm gonna apply it with, I think, a concealer brush. Would that be the best route? Do I have a concealer brush over here? No, I have this though. This is like from the craft store. I don't know, it just looks like this. It's a synthetic brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of glitter glue on the back of my hand and get started. Okay, dip into the glitter. See what happens, people. You guys, this is like the oldest glitter ever. I can't believe I still have it. I can't even read who it's by, but it's like real light. And I feel like I need it to be lighter to show up because I don't think this is showing up very well. At least not with the lights in on the camera. A little bit more glitter glue on. And go right over the top. Yes, honey. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like wherever the light is like really catching me is where I'm adding this glitter. Should we contour? Should we try to do a contour? I feel like this is definitely like a little bit glitter challenge-esque. I'm going with straight silver now. Whatever's left on my brush. So now with this Makeup Forever one, I'm gonna try not to even put down glitter glue because I don't want it to be so in your face. I want it to be like more spread out looking glitter. So I'm just using whatever glue might be left on my brush. My skin is still a little bit tacky from the Cover FX drops. All over my eye. I'm gonna put some glitter glue. Oh. Now all over my eyelid, I'm gonna grab this Stila Glitter and Glow This is in the shade Diamond Dust. And then I think I've decided over the top of my lips, I'm gonna press in this pink glittery shade. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kind of set all of this and pray to God it stays while I start doing the folds of my skin. And I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus to do so. I need to get another one of these. I'm super almost out. Okay, so before I go and create the folds and wrinkles of the skin, I'm gonna go back in with that pencil that I used initially, the pure brown pencil, and I'm gonna just kind of make everything a little bit more precise. Now using the Sigma E65 angled liner brush, I'm gonna go in with the Tarteist, however you pronounce it, Pro To Go palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Stylin really lightly. I might even use Drive first, which is this light one. I'm light, I've never done this before. I kind of want to like see how this works to kind of create where the folds of my skin are gonna go. And I want this to look as precise as possible. Okay, so yeah, I switched to the Stylin. That's the darker brown shade. Make it less intense, like shade it out as you get to the edges. Make the skin look like it's lifted up. And then the closer you get in is where you want it to be the darkest. I also noticed that her lines got closer together towards the top. Okay, so kind of like right above, you have your lines. You want darker up at the top. And then she has white kind of like going in between. I'm gonna take my NYX jumbo pencil and I sharpened it real sharp. And I'm gonna go like right in between. Okay, now we're gonna blend that out. This is my Morphe E36, keeping it most intense at the top. This is my Mikasa E100, and I'm just gonna blend that brown down, keeping the top part of it darkest. I'll go back in and just kind of darken at the top. Okay, so I did a little bit of shading like right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of the same. And if I get closer in here, and I'm using this shade Drive to do so. I notice where she has it dipping, she has shadow. And then she goes in and like underneath where this is gonna peel, she like makes it a little softer at the top and then it's gonna be darker underneath. So I'm going back in with that light brown Drive. I'm going right over it on the top. So it doesn't just look like a brown line. All right, this is the final look. Does it work? I don't know. Well, if you did like this, please subscribe to my channel and I will see you back here next time. Thanks, bye.